Still no joy. Still no joy for John. Just, where do you start here? This is just, it's going on too long. Somebody knows, somebody has to have a conscience. Look at them two wee boys' eyes. Last night. Please, I beg you from the bottom of my heart, just give me a back. We're out of here. Look at this Dennis, please. Look at this. Do you start here? I'm staying. I told you, Jason and Jacob, I'm staying till I get him.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. We are back again for another disturbing John George video. Seems like John's dad, Billy, has come to terms with the fact that his son's been murdered. But what's John George really got himself involved in? Because it's been almost 20 days since this guy's been missing. There was a phone call between him and his dad on the 14th. He missed his flight on the 18th. Hasn't been heard from or seen since. Someone sent me over this video of Johnny. They said, take a look at this video because they think Johnny is telling us something. Let's take a look at this.
Johnny boy, I'm in fun. I'm in Spain with the Russian cartel. The killings.
He says Russian cartel. It sounds like he's reaching out to this guy called Johnny Smith. We're going to get to him in a minute. But this is John George in Spain with people who he refers to as the Russian cartel. And he's clearly on the phone to Johnny Smith.
What's the bleeding story here? I think I'll tell you about wings.
I can't really understand what he's saying here.
What do you got to do with her?
Show him man the watch.
Listen, phone me ASAP, bye, yeah?
Phone me ASAP.
I'm in fun. I'm in Spain with the Russian cartel. The killings. What's the bleeding story here? I think I'll tell you about wings. What do you got to do with her? Listen, phone me ASAP, bye, yeah?
Forgive me because I couldn't understand everything that John was saying there, but please do comment down below and just kind of translate things that I just didn't get because it seemed like he was mumbling a lot of the time. The person that sent me over that footage does believe there's something in that footage that could be useful, but also believes it's the last bit of footage of John George before he went missing.
Hi, so an update on what's happened so far over the last 24 hours. So this morning, Billy George, John George's father, had a meeting with the Spanish police, with detectives who are working on the case. It is a criminal investigation. Now, they have not upgraded it to a murder investigation as yet, even though Mr. George's family believe that John George has been murdered. That meeting, I attended it with Billy George, but when police found out I was a journalist, they asked me to leave, and that's fine. It's about getting information for the family. I waited outside. It was quite a lengthy meeting. But Billy George described it as being pretty unproductive at the end of the day. He didn't really get the answers that he was seeking. He was just told that this is an ongoing investigation. Meanwhile, one of the people who we believe is linked to the chief suspect in this case has posted on social media that they're in Thailand. So there's a real danger that these people are going to start leaving, trying to leave Spain one by one before Spanish police can get to them and retrieve.
So this guy, Johnny Smith, has allegedly flew to Thailand to escape whatever's happened to John George in Spain. It seems pretty obvious that in the video we just watched of John George, he was speaking to Johnny Smith on the phone, sending him a video. I'm not too sure what that was.
Any really essential evidence. Yesterday I was with the search party for a while, and there were members of the public, people who live here, who were stopping and getting out and joining in with the search. A lovely family came along and said they'd been following it on social media and they'd like to help. Another Englishman, a guy from Liverpool, stopped the car and said, look, I know this area really well, I'll come back and help. And that was heartwarming. But then there was a moment where John George's brother received a message from a female relative of the sort of one of the main suspects, saying that they had a map that could possibly show the location of his body. And the way that was
suspect. So I believe that would have been Johnny Smith's partner. I'm only making the assumption at this point. She said one of the female suspects, And one of the female suspects, I believe, is Johnny Smith's partner. We're going to get to her video that she released in a minute, so don't go anywhere.
Ripple went through the crowd saying, we've got a location, you know, this is it, hopefully we're going to find him. And then, you know, the WhatsApp message arrived, and it was a blue line drawn around a map of about a 60 square mile diameter. You know, for anyone in Ireland or Northern Ireland, it's like saying, you know, his body's somewhere between Belfast and Dundalk. It was absolutely ludicrous. And in fact, it was quite a cruel thing to do, because it got their hopes up, and then their hopes were completely dashed, and they were back to square one again. On the positive elements, there's an expert drone handler who's arriving, who's going to put up a drone, and that'll be able to cover vast expanses of land far quicker than people could on foot. There's a few new leads have come through social media, but nothing definite. And rescue dogs should be arriving at some stage this week. The waste ground facing the apartment where John George is in, they've pretty much searched all that by on foot, and that hasn't shown up anything of any interest. Some of the search party who were here had to go home this morning. There's people with jobs and children, but others have arrived to take their place. So hopefully, you know, fresh feet on the ground makes a difference this week. You know, it's a roller coaster for them. They get information they think is helpful, and then that's pulled away from them. And in the meantime, you know, we have to remember that we're talking about somebody's father, somebody's brother, somebody's son who is still missing here in Spain.
Absolutely challenging, as you can imagine. But at this moment in time, the family do believe he has been murdered, and they are on the search for his body. Hundreds of people that are supporting John, with over 40 people on the ground helping with the rescue mission itself. So hopefully over the next coming days, John's body is found. But who is Johnny Smith, and what is going on there? Why has Johnny Smith skipped the country? Is Johnny Smith the person that has killed John George? Because it sounds like the family believe it is him. Let's check this.
Here is Johnny Smith's shop, which is closed. Do you know why it's closed? Because he's on the run. He's got something to do with my son. There's your shop closed again. That first video, sorry, I was wrong. It's the wrong shop. Huh? Johnny boy, why is your business closed? Huh? Do you know why it's closed? Because it's something to do with my son.
So Billy believes that Johnny Smith's got something to do with his son's disappearance. They even turned up at Johnny Smith's house. Let's check this.
Look at that. There's your Harley Davidson. Used to be. See that time I finished with the night kit? It's going to be in the vineyard. Look at that. Oh, night kit. Didn't want to talk to you when I was in Belfast, but I'm outside Spain now waiting on you. I'm outside your door.
It's a nice crib still, can't lie.
Maybe one of them, but I'll find you wherever you are. Oh my God. I'm a mistake. Mama, have a look over Johnny's house. Huh? Oh my God. Oh, look at Johnny. Johnny, the fucking rapist drug dealer. Swimming pool, kids' toys and all in it, sweets everywhere. You fucking rapist. And then we've got jet skis now. Fuck, I tell you what. You and your man must be doing well. Well, we gym over in fucking East Belfast, son. Thought your man's a cop. Tell you what, kid, we're on you, son. I'm gonna be wearing you like f***ing Prada. You look like I can't get this f***ing big back in my bag.
Johnny boy, come on out, you f***ing rat beggars, your dogs and all. Come on.
Oh, wow.
Come out the car, you cunt. Come on, you cunt. Come on, Johnny boy. Come out. Come out.
Top door. Where? Top door. He's in
Come
there.
on.
Top door open here.
So shortly after they turned up at the address, there was a lot of people calling out Johnny Smith and his partner online. His partner has responded, which we are going to take a look at next. But at this point, it doesn't seem like we've been given an understanding, a clear understanding of what's happened to John George and why he's in this mess, why he's disappeared, and why the family fear him dead. Now, Johnny Smith's partner, Madison's been getting called out online. She's decided to do her own video and respond to all of those people calling her out. Let's check this.
So coming on to make a wee video because I'm sick. I'm sick and tired of all the rumours. I've been off social media for 2 weeks. While I've been off social media, I have not been hiding or fleeing. I've been where I am right now. I'm sure it's known because it's all over social media. I'm not far away from my house. I'm not far away, so I'm not. So I'm just coming over on here to clear up some rumours.
Why are you not at your address? That house with the pool in the back garden looks absolutely beautiful. I'm not too sure why she wouldn't be living there. and why she would be in some form of witness protection. She must know what's happened to John George.
That I'm sick of hearing. I'm not running. I'm not fleeing.
So why are you not at home then?
Police back home has just advised me to stay here until
Police back home have advised you.
it is safe. I can't go back to Northern Ireland because my whole family is in danger, and even more so me. I've 30 death threats back home, and I'm getting threatened over here too. So the police.
Okay, sorry, maybe I'm lost here. Is there some sort of beef going on in Northern Ireland between these two families or something? At this point, I thought we were looking for a missing person, and the family of that missing person just believe he's been murdered due to the associates. But this lady on the screen is the partner of one of those people, but she's coming across like her life's in danger.
Advise me to stay safe, and while I'm here staying safe, I have told the family every single bit of information they know. So yous are only going after my family and after me still, because the family have not let yous know that all their information that they know has came from me. So just let
Is she referring to like trolls or people that she actually knows personally?
me know that they only know what they know.
I mean, I know she's saying that the information that the family have, like Billy George has come from her. The way she is talking, is she just speaking to online trolls or people that she knows personally that have been sending her real threats?
Because of me. And they've not let you know that the information has came from me. That's fully fine. I understand why. That's fine. It doesn't bother me, but it's bothering me that you're all after my family when I'm helping, and we all are helping, massively helping. The family's just not letting them know that. The place, the British place, they know I'm helping too. They know I'm nothing to do with it. Hence the reason they're keeping everyone safe that I know and everyone around me.
Interesting.
But right in this minute in time, no one's safe, especially me, until John's found. So I pray he's found this week. I really do pray he is found this week, so my life can go back to normal and we can go back to our dogs and everything is normal. But the other rumour I want to clear up is my dog's not abandoned at all. Never in my life would I do that. We only moved house for our dogs, 6 XL bullies in that apartment you're seeing online. A 2-bedroom apartment with 6 dogs? No. So that new villa you're seeing is where the dogs are, with the dog minder. The dog minder unfortunately left at 11 AM. I have cameras all around the house. I watch. She left at 11 AM. At 11:44, they came around, smashed my whole house up, and the dogs got out. The dogs are now in safe hands because the police have been looking after them, and the police have been chasing them about the place because you have let them out. You let them out, so they did. My dog, all the dogs were going to be killed yesterday by 1 o'clock if I did not give away information. But if I knew where John was, I could make this family at peace. I could put this family in peace, and I could also have my family get their own life back and be able to stay in their own houses, and I can also have my life back and go back around to my house and back around to my dogs. But I don't know that information, and Billy, everyone else in the family, all know the information I know. So they're keeping it from you, obviously, because it is their family member, and the information will be put out there when they feel like it. I asked them if they wanted me to tell the Spanish police what I told them, and they said yes. So the Spanish police were wrong, and I'm also waiting on them ringing me back just to ask more. They don't want to meet up with me because they know that I'm in this safe place staying here until John is found. No dogs are abandoned. No one's fleeing the country. That's it. Hopefully John is found this week. Please say a prayer for his family. That's all. But at this minute in time, I'm trying to protect myself from everybody out there and my family back home, and the police are protecting them from all using on social media, not believing me and not believing the family. So that's it. That's all I've got to say. No dogs are abandoned. No one's fleeing Spain, and everyone is only here to help. That's it.
I know some people have already responded negatively to that video. I did read some of the comments. What I got from that video is that she doesn't really know what's happened to John. And if she did, she'll be more than open to telling. One thing I do want to actually give her credit for is putting her face on camera and giving her a spill. And in that spill, she come across really genuine. She didn't have to hide her face. Now, of course, she's in some form of witness protection because she is being threatened. Being threatened by who? I'm not too sure. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to comment down below. Let me know exactly what you are thinking right about now. Make sure you hit the like button. Do subscribe to this channel if you are newly watching. Turn your notification bells on so you don't miss out on future videos. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.